فتيات فيديوهات انجلش كلاب.
Hello everyone, I am very sorry that I can't join you today in Al-Azhar English Club as I have a training, but I am very thrilled to share some of the wonderful activities that we have been working on. Well, the first activity that we made was turning Connect 6 story called Atomo and Amethyst into interactive video. How we did this, we used the Canva website. It's a very good website for educators and teachers. We turned the story into interactive video by using cartoons and animations. After that, we used Edpuzzle, which is a very useful website that teachers can use to make this video interactive by adding questions inside the video. I mean, the students want only just to see the video and don't do any activities. No, they will have to answer questions inside the video. Let me show you part of the video. The video or the story is about 10 minutes. I will only show you the part. This is the website or the link that we gave to the students, okay?
Atemu and Amethyst. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, a boy called Atemu lived in the Nile Delta. His home was in a small village, and he lived with his parents and his big sister Nejem. Atemu was 12, but he didn't go to school. His father worked as a carpenter.
Now, after the student has listened to part of the story, questions or a group of questions, MCQ questions will appear on the screen. How old is Atemu? Of course, it's 12, okay. I submit. He will give him your answer is correct. You get 100% right. Continue.
He was
What did Atemu's father do? He was a farmer, he was a teacher, he was a carpenter. Of course, he was a carpenter. I will try to answer incorrectly by choosing he was a farmer. Okay. Next question. Nejem was Atemu's sister, of course. Next question. Where did Atemu live? In a village. Submit. Here I have answered a question incorrectly. I have answered a question incorrectly. He will tell me that I have answered a question incorrectly. He was a carpenter, okay? Next question. Right.
He was teaching Atemu how to make things from wood.
Every dot you see here,
loved animals.
Are all questions that the students have to answer in order to make sure that they understood the story correctly. Of course, this is very, very important for our Azhar students because we have the story included in the questions, okay? And this is very good for the reading. You can find the complete story in the QR code. This is one of the most important activities that we did. All the animations and cartoons were made by us. And of course, we used the Edpuzzle and added the questions. The second activity or project that we did is we used the games for enhancing student learning. We used a popular website called Word Wall to make a rearranging game for grade 8 students, Al-Azhar al-Sharif. Of course, we know that in Al-Azhar tests, there is a rearrange question which isn't in public schools. So it's very important that we give students exercise and to practice on this type of questions. So we made this game using word wall. We send the link to the students. The student write his or her name, Sally, for example, and then start. And here is the game. And the student is asked to rearrange the words to make meaningful sentence. There is a picture that can help students, and of course there is a time here. We will just have to drag and drop. My friends like to put funny pictures online. And that's perfect, correct. Of course, he gets immediate feedback. Would you like some more chicken? And of course, he gets instant feedback. And of course, and so on. These are the questions. We have made 50 questions, 50 questions, 50 rearranged questions. We use pictures, and of course, the students can try again, and the students get a leaderboard to show them who is the first, the second, or the third, and so on. So it's very competitive and very encouraging for them. And of course, you can find the game if you scan this QR code. And this was our second project or activity. The activity that we did was making an interactive listening activity. Listening is very important, especially for other students, since it has been a question in preparatory and secondary schools. So how can we make a listening activity interactive? We made a simple video in which a student should listen carefully to what's being said, and after that, there is a QR code which he will have to scan, and it will get him into a Google form quiz in which there are 4 questions that he has to answer based on the listening activity. And of course, he gets the mark whether his answers were right or correct immediately. So this is really great, and the students were really excited to do it. Let's see one of these activities. We have made 2 activities.
The shark is the most dangerous sea animals in the ocean. If it loses a tooth, a new one grows. A shark uses more than 20,000 teeth in its life.
Now, after he listened to the listening activity, he will scan this QR code, which will get him into the Google form quiz. I will show you the quiz. And when the student scans the QR code, it will get him into this Google form quiz, which is a simple quiz, only 4 questions based on the listening text. He will have to write his name first, for example, Abir. Choose the correct answer. What is the most dangerous sea animal? The whale, the shark, the jellyfish, the octopus, the shark. How many teeth does a shark use in its life? Of course, he will have to pay attention to the number that's mentioned in the listening text. I think it was 200,000 or 20,000. I don't remember exactly. The shark is a sea animal. The text is about a shark, and he will submit his answer. Okay, and then he will view score. Okay, I got 4 out of 4. So this is a very excellent way to make listening activity interactive. You can send this activity to the students on a WhatsApp group or something. They will enjoy it and they will do it. And it will be a great listening activity and it will be fun as well. Thank you. Used is we try to make reading activity interactive. We used a reading passage in Connect 6. It's called King Midas and the Golden Touch. It's a story, a very interesting story. We turned it into a video using cartoons and animations. And then we used a closed test game at the end of the story to test the students' understanding of the reading passage. We also introduced the vocabulary and important vocabulary in the passage. I'm going only to show you part of the story because we don't have to, we don't want to take too much time. Here we introduced the new vocabulary in the reading passage.
Golden. Golden.
Daughter. Daughter. Castle. Castle.
And after introducing the new vocabulary, we tell the students the story itself.
King Midas and the Golden Touch. Many years ago, there lived a king called King Midas. He loved 3 things more than anything else: his daughter, Marigold, his rose garden, and gold. His favorite thing was to spend time in his garden with Marigold. But he also liked to look at all the gold in his castle.
And of course, this is the complete story.
For a special
You
meal,
can find it.
he went outside
And
he
inside the story, we inserted some questions. Like here in this part. And the students has to think, and then the answer is shown on the screen after a few seconds, and so on. This will make the reading activity more interactive. And we did this with the rest of the story, but at the end of the story, when we finished it all, we added a game. We told the students that they can play a game to test their understanding of the reading passage. They can scan this QR code to play the game. It's a close test game, and it's very interesting and very easy. I will show it to you now. And we used word wall to make this game. Of course, the student writes his name here and then press start. And he will have to choose the correct word and drag it here. Once upon a time, there was a king named King Midas. He loved his daughter, Marigold, and gold most. A kind but sick goat granted his wish for the golden touch. Everything King Midas touched turned to gold, including his daughter. Realizing his mistake, he learned that family is more important than gold. With the goat's help, everything was returned to normal, and the King Midas was happy. It's very, and of course they click submit answers, and they get instant feedback whether their answer was right or wrong, and they get a score, and there is a leaderboard that shows the students. So I'm Sally, I'm number one, and so on. Very interesting and very easy. And thank you. This was another activity that we did. I hope you enjoyed it.
How can I help you? I'd like to buy a dress. What special occasion do you want a dress for? It's for my brother's wedding. Congratulations! What color would you like? I'd like pink, please. What about this one? Oh, it's wonderful. I'll take it. Anything else? No, thank you. Hi, Renat. It's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Will you come to the party? When does it start? It starts at 7 o'clock. Who will come? All our friends will come. Where will you have the party? I will have it at home. What present? What do you like? I like reading. Hungry? Yes, I am. Would you like to eat something? Yes, please. What would you like to eat? I like ice cream. Would you like it with orange? Yes. Here you are, thanks a lot. Go online. It's great. It saves money. It saves time. I do shopping online. I buy many things online. It's easy. عملنا وسيلة تعليمية أدوات الاستفهام باللغة الإنجليزية. How, who, what, why. How often, how much, how heavy. Did. عملنا وسيلة تعليمية. Yes, no question. Do, did, does. Is, are, was, were. Verb to be in the past. Was, were. Verb to be in the present and is are. Past simple tense. Flexive pronouns. I, present. He, himself. She, herself. They, themselves.
In our English club, we learn and play. Come join us, let's learn English today. We sing and talk, laugh and smile. Together we'll go that extra mile. Our English club, come along and see. Learning English can be fun and free. With friends by our side, we'll shine so bright. In our English club, everything's alright. From A to Z, we'll learn new words. Practice speaking, it's not absurd. With games and activities, we'll improve each day. In our English club, we'll find our own way. Our English club, come along and see. Learning English can be fun and free. With friends by our side, we'll shine so bright. In our English club, everything's alright. No need to worry, no need to fear. In our English club, the atmosphere is clear. Together we'll learn, together we'll grow. In our English club, let's give it a go. Our English club, come along and see. Learn